Hello, Stock Junkies, and welcome to your daily stock report brought to you by QualityStocks.net, where performance is tracked daily. I'm Kathy Rankin, and for Thursday, February 22nd, we're bringing you the latest news from around the markets as well as the top movers we're watching today. In our headline news, the indices finished mixed Wednesday as a modest warning signal about a potential firming in inflation rates weighed on sentiment and exacerbated the temptation to take some money off of the table. Mindful that so many indices from the Dow Industrials, Transports, and Utilities to the S&P 400 Midcap and Russell 2000 hit record highs a day earlier, a sense that stocks are overbought on a short-term basis contributed to an underlying sense of nervousness as investors awaited the latest read on consumer inflation. Valuation concerns came under additional scrutiny around 8:30 Eastern Standard Time when the Labor Department showed that core CPI in January rose 0.3%, the biggest increase since June. That pushed the year-over-year increase in the core rate to 2.7%, clearly above the Fed's desired range, and followed three consecutive tame reads of 0.1%. While the one-month read on inflation does not signal a new trend, it does signal that inflation pressures may not have diminished as much as the market would have hoped, which tarnished the rosy scenario painted last week by Federal Chairman Bernanke's surprisingly dovish commentary. With the Dow fresh off of closing in record territory for 4 straight days, it wasn't surprising to see the blue chip index come under some profit-taking pressure. The Dow's biggest disappointment was Hewlett-Packard, which plunged 4.7% after failing to impress shareholders with its earnings release last night. Fellow Dow component Microsoft, however, fared much better and was the biggest reason behind the Nasdaq's ability to hold on to a small gain. Microsoft, the tech-heavy composite's most heavily weighted component, was up 1.8% following reports that the state of Texas alone is expected to generate more than $6 billion of Windows Vista-related products and services this year. Of the 8 sectors closing lower, utilities turned in the worst performance, but the absence of leadership in the more influential healthcare sector was more noteworthy. Materials was the day's best performing sector, but that was due in large part to gold prices, which can act as an inflation hedge, surging 3.2% to 9-month highs. Energy also finished in the upside and helped to offset some of the losses on the S&P 500. However, renewed enthusiasm for beaten down energy names also came at the expense of surging oil prices. In our small cap news today, Nitro Lube Incorporated announced today that the company has been accepted as a corporate lubricant sponsor for the 2007 Ontario Formula Ford Challenge racing season. This move will provide visibility for Nitro Lube Incorporated during the 5 months 14-round contest. Over 50 race cars will sport the Nitro Lube logo, which gives Nitro Lube's products brand association with top-quality racing cars. Nitro Lube Incorporated is engaged in the business of manufacturing and worldwide marketing of ultra-performance lubricants and fuel conditioners designed to perform in extreme temperatures. Last week, the company announced the results from the dyno test on its PMF 2000 oil concentrate, in which they discovered a significant increase in horsepower and torque when Nitro Lube was added. Previously at 6 cents a share, Nitro Lube opens today up 116% at 13 cents a share. Now, Turnaround Partners Incorporated subsidiary Nexus Nanoelectronics announced last Wednesday that February sales backlog is expected to exceed $1.7 million. Growing sales and sales backlogs always look good for future business. They also announced last Wednesday that they have received the first-year order of a 5-year contract for custom circuit boards from a U.S. Department of Defense provider that designs and manufactures tactile missile systems for American forces. Turnaround Partners Incorporated and Corporate Strategies Incorporated provide hedge funds, banks, and portfolio investors with business growth, organizational restructuring, and turnaround execution services for emerging and re-emerging public companies. Turnaround has a unique payment plan that accepts payment for services in the common stock of the companies they serve. Previously at 3 cents a share, Turnaround Partners opens today up 66% at 5 cents a share. W2 Energy Incorporated announced they have now started accepting customer demonstrations of their GAT or GAT reactor at Drexel Plasma Institute in Philadelphia. The demonstrations will include the conversion of customer-supplied material to syngas and the subsequent burning of the syngas in a small natural gas generator which produces green power utilizing core patented technologies to produce green power generating and clean transportation fuel plants utilizing biomass and GTL technologies. W2 Energy Incorporated develops renewable energy technologies and applies it to new generation electrical power systems. Previously at 42 cents a share, W2 opens today up 59% at 67 cents a share. And that's it for the Newsmakers today. Be sure to join us every market day for the latest commentary on small cap to large cap and everything in between, brought to you by QualityStocks.net. Also, make sure you watch for the Quality Stocks daily newsletter available each trading day through QualityStocks.net. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kathy Rankin. We're looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow on the Daily Report.
This transmission is coming to you. We've got it.